Are you looking for a book that has a lot of racism, sexism, violence, and reference to drinking? This is your book. A nice little kid's book based on the video game, where actually this book came out before the game. I guess it's for a historian's note. It says it occurred 1 year prior to the actual game release, roughly. So there's several characters they focus on in this book. It's a lot of characters you'll see in the game. Lady Jaina, she comes from Theramore. You have Thrall, he comes out of Orgrimmar. A lot of minor characters, a lot of characters that get killed in the game. Agewin. There's a funny character. The author does a good job. I appreciate it, where he talks about how this funny character is a coward in battle, but he's kind of an aggressive guy named Davin, and he's lived through a few battles. One where he was trying to protect a wizard, and some demons come up, and demons play a large part of this book, the story of this book. But these demons come by and kill the wizard while Davin was hiding in the bushes, so you can see the thickness, and he avoided the demons, and he was like one of the very few survivors, like the only survivor, and he was hailed a hero for doing what he could. I'm just kind of showing the chapters here a little bit, the beginning parts of the chapters. I got this book from a give a book, take a book type of thing at the library in Forks. Strange to me is this Forks library doesn't have a Friends of the Library, so they have a different system of getting out books to people, free books. But yeah, this story, I mean, it's okay. When you look at, say, drinking, there's a lot of talking about who can outdrink who, and just specialty drinks from certain people, and just hanging out in bars and how cool everybody is. The wizards tend not to drink because it'll corrupt their intelligence. For the racism, the orcs, pretty much, I see them as the black people. Alright, the humans are practically the white people. And they talk about how the orcs were slaves, and they escaped slavery, and they've been trying to etch their own lives in, I want to say the Barrens, but that's not the right word. They're starting a new life where they made the Orgrimmar. Yeah, they made it somewhere. But then you also have sexism, which they talk about how females tend to be mages or wizards or whatever, and males tend to be more in the leadership roles, and how it's a little bit harder for females to be in leadership roles, and it's impressive that when they are. So there's sexist undertones there as well. Then also there's I said there's violence, drinking, racism, sexism, violence. Yeah, plenty of violence. People just killing each other, chopping each other's heads off, and bodies flying all over. And apparently it's a big mystery as to who's been causing a lot of the uproars, but they eventually reach a conclusion that of who it is, and I guess it's an outside force, some like demons or something, causing problems. But there's also this interesting, like, manga. They call it manga art. The guy put in the center of this. So this book has like a little cartoon in the center, And then what's interesting too, the story isn't incredibly long, 238 pages. He goes into StarCraft Ghost, which was supposed to be a prequel for the StarCraft Ghost game, but that game was dropped. They just couldn't, Blizzard couldn't get it right. So this book was written in 2005. They expected a Ghost game to come out, and it sounded like Blizzard put a lot of effort into making it, but it never came about. But you could still read, there's a little few pages, the first chapter, I guess, for this Ghost. So you could still read stories about it. But yeah, overall, I mean, if you can get it for free, it could be fun to read. If you play World of Warcraft, it has some good references, which would have got me interested.